Well, hello, my beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your bonus love reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Without further ado, let's get straight to your reading, my beautiful Scorpio. For those of you who are interested, I'm using Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels to open the reading, see what they like to talk about. Straight away, we have Getting to Know Each Other, and we have It Is Safe for You to Love. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Bright Angels. Can you please love yourself first? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. For those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the cards, as I believe that is my energy and not the message you're meant to receive. Everyone is different. There is no right or wrong way, so please fast forward during these moments. I don't like to waste anybody's time, but I won't rush the messages. So we have Getting to Know Each Other. So as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Now, Scorpio, that's quite a fitting card for you. I don't really like to talk about cliches, but it's difficult to get to know a Scorpio. We don't let anybody in unless we kind of not vet them first, but we have to be able to trust and let down our walls before we allow anyone into our inner circle. Now, they're indicating here getting to know each other. They want you to build a solid foundation first. And build up. Now, Scorpio, when you meet someone for the first time, that passionate connection, alluring as it may be, sometimes it leads us to rush things. So they're indicating here, let down your walls, let someone see your authentic self. Now, Scorpio, you always come in truth and you are your authentic self, but you do have a little bit of a shield. Okay, a little bit of a barrier that sometimes people find hard to get through. And so they're indicating here that, let the person in. If you've got a connection with somebody, well, they're indicating at the moment a very shy energy that as soon as you like somebody, the walls start like, start building up and up and up because you're like, oh, damn, I could be hurt by this person. I better build the wall as quickly as possible because this person could get in. This person's quite interesting. So they're indicating here, allow yourself to be a little bit freer and give a little piece of your information about yourself as much as you find out about the other person. We often find out a lot about our potential suitors in love. Scorpio is very good at being that detective. We kind of like scan everything. We check in with our intuition, everything like FBI, and we just know stuff. They're indicating here, don't hide your story. Okay, once you give a little bit of yourself, it actually gives another person permission to give a little bit of their selves. Okay, it's a fair exchange. It has to be balanced here. So they're giving me that energy with this card. As you can see, they're really pointing out this figure here. She's reclining. As much as she's very interested in this potential suitor here on the love plane, she's reclining, she's moving away. So there is that energy of as soon as you like someone, you're like, whoa, there's a bit of a retract, like, how do I navigate this? They want you to push through this energy because it's divinely guided. Something is coming on in here for you. It feels like a very much like a new love relationship energy that I'm getting at the moment, but we'll go deeper and find out. But they want you to be as open as possible. Now, you may have been hurt before in the past because they really are indicating this female figure here. She's holding on to this cord. I think it's a cord. She's holding on to something for dear life. It's to steady herself. So they're indicating here there could be something from the past that has made you hold on to something for not stability. They're not giving me stability. They're holding on to protect yourself, to steady yourself so you're not out of balance. Okay, they're just kind of indicating there, you don't need to hold on to something. Jump in, enjoy it, let go. Now they're indicating with this love that's coming on in here, it is safe for you to love. It says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Now, they're indicating, as you can see, this female figure, she's on her horse, and there is a masculine figure standing there by the side. As you can see, these wonderful Cupid type angels, they're pushing almost, they're pushing this feminine figure away from that person who seems to be in the past. So they're indicating, move on from the past here, and whatever hurt that someone did in the past to you, that's not on the cards going forward. That is in the past. Leave it there. They're pushing you and moving you away from someone who, as you can see, that masculine figure, he's got his arms crossed. Okay, so someone who was defensive, didn't show their feelings, perhaps they had as much armor as you had on, because this figure has got armor on them. They were very tough, and they were not in a position to offer love, this person from your past. And Cupid, the universe is actually pushing you forward away from that to recognize that what happened then is not going to repeat. Okay, it is safe for you to open that wonderful, pure heart of yours now and experience the love that you deserve. As you can see, this masculine figure, he's holding a sword. The sword is pointed down. So there was no communication with this person. They were not very good at communicating their feelings. They're also appearing very young there. So they're giving me an indication that this person you were dealing with in the past was very immature. It's hard to move on, but they're indicating there is something more exciting ahead. That horse is galloping towards a brighter future in love. And also, they're indicating, interesting, they're indicating here something to do with statues. Like when you see a horse on a statue, the feet or the legs, the hooves raised on the statue means something. They're indicating with this horse that two of the legs are up. There is victory ahead in love. But you need to move on, though, from anything that didn't serve you in the past. Interesting, they've given me a word here. The word is paisley. Paisley, I think that's some sort of, I think it's tartan or something. That's quite precise. It could be even a place. So if that resonates with you in some way, then there's something in this message for you. Perhaps you, your person or you has some sort of Celtic links, but they've given me the word paisley. So yeah, we also have love yourself first. Now this is at the center of the spread. Most important message. You have to have a full cup of love for yourself before you can offer it out to anybody else. Scorpio, you often overextend yourself and your love to others because you have a lot to give, but sometimes it puts you out of balance and it makes the relationship a little bit one-sided. The more you give, the more the other person normally takes, and it leaves you depleted. It says here, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Now Scorpio, this is again, I'm bringing a cliche into this. I hate doing that, but this is what I'm being given. It is often said that Scorpio, it's very hard to get through your walls, and you're often a person that is misunderstood. So it's difficult to, well, they're saying you're a catch, but it's difficult to catch you in the first place. Okay, so it's an interesting energy. But once you really have feelings for somebody and you decide, because Scorpio, you decide who you love. If you had 100 people in a room and, there was only one person right at the back, you'd zone in on that one person with laser eyes and you would spot them and be like, that's the one. I don't know why, but I know that's the one. And there could be 99 better other suitors there in that room, but you spot the one that is connected immediately to you. Once you find that one person, then you connect. There is a tendency sometimes to overgive with your emotions, which as you can see here, that figure is overstretching to kiss this feminine figure here. This masculine figure is kissing that feminine figure, and they're overextending. Again, a second indicator of a figure in the cards holding on to something for support, because it's scary. So what they're indicating here with this being out of balance, they want you to let them come to you. This suitor is coming on in here. It's worth waiting for is the next card. So divine timing will be at play. Let this person come to you, and keep everything in balance as well. Again, they're giving me it's not a selfish act to love yourself first. They're indicating here that the universe actually has someone lined up for you already. It's just a matter of time for you both to come together. There could be a slight residue of a ghost from the past in your energetic field, Scorpio, they're indicating. Because they have free yourself here, but they're also indicating something from the past that they're trying to push you away from. So you may be thinking back sometimes, but it's like 3 a.m. thoughts. Why did that go wrong? Why did that person do that? Sometimes, unfortunately, we never get answers. Even if we asked a person a million times, they could tell us a million different answers and never give us the truth. So you recognize the psyche of a human, and that what you feel in your gut instinct is normally completely on point. So you can actually give yourself closure and move on from that person, because you recognize that no matter how many times you ask, or you may never get closure from the actual person, you give yourself closure in order to move on. And that is a loving act, loving yourself first. Okay. They're asking me to look at this card a little bit deeper, so I will. One moment, please. Yeah, they're showing me a little bit of nervousness, a little bit of fear around meeting a new partner. So you may have been out of the dating game for a while. They're just indicating a little bit of nervousness, but it's all going to be awesome. This person is definitely worth waiting for and will join you in balance. Okay, they've also given me the fern trees, F-E-R-N. Or, well, they just gave me fern, but then they actually directed me to the trees in the background. So I'm guessing fern trees are what they're giving me. It could be the word fern on its own, but I'm thinking fern trees. Now, you know, unfortunately, I'm not an expert in all of these things that people are giving me. These I'm being guided towards. So whoever's guiding me right now, they're giving me an indication of fern trees. I'm not sure what the meaning of it is. I will look it up myself so that I can understand a little bit better. I love it when I learn too. But they're giving me fern or fern trees. Perhaps your name is Fern, or you have fern trees in your garden or something like that. If they're relevant in any way to you, then there's something in this message for you. Now we have worth waiting for, and it says divine timing is at work in your love life. So it really feels like whatever past is in your energetic field, once that's completely clear, it looks like your spirit guides are just waiting for the go-ahead for you to move forward with growth. They've just given me stepping stones. They just said stepping stones. I mean, I know that stepping stones are to just move over water. So maybe it's about getting over some sort of emotional thing first before your divine counterpart is coming on in. Or this new love that's coming on in. They just gave me stepping stones. So perhaps they're by the ferns. I'm not sure. If you can take that, as I said, there's something here for you. We have free yourself. And it says, it's time for you to take back control of your life. So you may have felt stuck. Going round and round, perhaps in a cycle with somebody from your past, a toxic energy, and it's time to release yourself from that, because it's kept you in a bit of a cage, and it stopped you perhaps from meeting other people or being in contact with anybody else in terms of a love interest. It feels that you're very enclosed there. And you're actually a very magical being with a wonderful, pure heart, a lot of love to give. You know, you're very deep, sensitive, emotional, often misunderstood. When people say, oh, you're really mysterious. You're not trying to be mysterious. It's just sometimes people, they don't take the time to get to know you on a deeper level. Sometimes people are on a surface level asking questions. You're like, oh, this is dull, this is so boring, let's get to the juicy stuff. You know, you want to reveal all if you're all in. Let's go to those places that people don't talk about. Yeah, they're showing me a bicycle now, so perhaps you've actually just bought a bicycle, or it means symbolically move on from the cycle that you're in and release yourself. Okay, so we're just going to go to the White Witch Tarot to gain the overall energy of what we're dealing with for this love read for September. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know? Justice. Oh, karma is a bitch. It's propelling everything forward. You're getting what you truly deserve, Scorpio. And whoever's done you wrong, they're getting their just desserts too. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Oof, strength. I love that spread. Amazing. Really powerful. So we have the Judgment card, and we also have the Strength card. So justice is propelling you forward. It's in the protagonist energy. What is deserving is coming your way. So this is a Libran energy. So this is balancing everything out. There's a recalibration. What was done that was unfair to you, they will be paid their dues by the law of karma at this time. You may hear about this because when we get this Justice card, there's two swords there. So communication may be coming your way. Communication that may affect you or is about the other person who is receiving their karma. And I mean someone from the past who did you wrong. You could be dealing with some sort of contractual stuff also, legalities with regards to this. But it feels like it's a release. You're getting what you truly deserve as you move forward in September. It's almost like a win-win situation. It recalibrates that energy. There is a solution as some sort of truth comes out. Now, I feel like the solution is you may hear a piece of information that allows you to move forward and cut that toxic cycle right out. Now, I'm not saying toxic cycles are always connected to people. It could be that you're in an old mindset where you believe a person who keeps coming back to you is the one, and then you recognize it's been 5 years, you've been waiting, 10 years, whatever. You're recognizing it's not for now. But Scorpio, you got to get out there and see other people. It might be that. I'm not saying that you have to do that. We all have free will. I'm just giving an example of what freeing yourself from a cycle, toxic cycle could be. It could also be that, it's hard to get out there and get back on the horse of dating, and it feels daunting. So fear is also a bit of a cycle that you may find yourself in order to move forward and finding this new love interest. Either way, you're getting what you truly deserve in love, and it's beautiful. That Libran energy is it's leading to a lot of harmony, a lot of balance. Okay. Now you also may be thinking about your finances. When you got the Justice card there, you may have buried your head in financial dealings, getting contracts sorted, paperwork, all of those things, and just doing you, when all of a sudden something happens in terms of love. Now we have the Judgment card. It's in the antagonist position, which suggests it's a resistance energy. And this is about a clarity, a final decision. So that final decision could be cutting someone out of your life who does not serve your highest good in terms of love, because it's over the love yourself first card. So finally, it feels like you're choosing you rather than this overextension. If someone keeps coming back and says, oh, but I love you, let's try it out this time, and it's still that person's not changed, you're finally choosing you. Okay, but there's some sort of wake-up call here in terms of your career path as well, your life purpose. You may be waiting for some sort of justice to come through before you can action some sort of career path, or some sort of life purpose. It could even be you thinking about a move, etc., etc. I'm not seeing a move just yet, but I'm just giving you an example of it's like you're weighing a couple of things up before you make a decision. You're contemplating. You're in that contemplation mode. Now it's interesting. It feels like there's someone new coming, but I feel like there's a friend that you may have on your mind that you think, it could work. You know, it feels like it was a missed opportunity from the past, and they're in your, it's like they're in your sphere, in your aura. You started to think about them, but I feel like there's somebody else coming. But we're going to go deeper and find out. The unifying energy is the Strength card. So this is a Leo energy, and it is about loving yourself first. The courage to move forward with respect and knowing your worth, Scorpio. Now, you do know your worth, absolutely. And you're very powerful when it comes to knowing where you want to go in life from A to B. You have goals, ambitions in the good sense. You know, you're a powerhouse when it comes to that. And also, you're a powerhouse when it comes to love. But a person has to get through the barriers first before they can experience everything that you have to offer. And this is about your heart chakra. Can you see? The hands are over the heart chakra and over the throat chakra. They're really highlighting here that there's a little bit of residue, this energy from the past. Now, I'm not saying the past person is in your sphere. I'm saying the energy of whatever hurt or pain happened in the past. It's made you guarded on your heart and maybe stopped you from speaking your truth or going after somebody, pursuing somebody, because it's got you a little bit nervous. Now, I'm not saying that I feel like this person's coming to you. I don't feel like you'll have to pursue this person. I feel like there is a surrender here. You know that the universe has your back and that it is magnetizing this love opportunity towards you. But it's over the divine timing. So it feels like as soon as you love yourself, know your worth, that's when Spirit says activate the new love. But we're going to go deeper. As I said, I'm using the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot to gain a little bit more of the story of who's coming, what's going on, what happened before. Thank you so much, Spirit guides. Well, this is the same message. Love yourself first. That is actually, when you get this news, this karma, either you hear about someone receiving karma or you hear something, it just makes you feel good about yourself. You know, you're like, damn, I'm awesome. You know, and now this person from the past is recognizing that I'm awesome, but I'm moving on from that, okay? There's a lot of strength and endurance moving forward. It's tough to move forward without the person that you may have loved in the past and they hurt you. It's tough to move forward without any sort of closure. They're really giving me something about closure here. And that justice, it kind of gives you closure. You hear something, perhaps somebody chose somebody else and that person done a number on them. So the Strength card is, you know, once you know your worth, let's see what's happening. It's like a new energy that is injected into your love life. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. How would you like to receive? Okay, yeah. So there's a little bit of anxiety here. As I said, it feels like if you're new to getting back out on the dating scene, it's a little bit, and you know, it's a little bit nerve-wracking. Okay, you may have even worried about this. You know, not able to sleep, but you need to make a decision. And you are. This is the energy you're going to overcome because you know your worth. You know that you deserve better. And after a period of anxiety, perhaps sleepless nights, lots of tears, you're making a decision to put yourself first. Yeah, you want something that's balanced. You want something. This is the Six of Pentacles, Earth energy. So you could be dealing with someone who has Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements. There's an energy here of you want someone who's just as invested in the connection as you are, okay? Just as generous as you are, that gives to, you know, invest in that connection, gives as much as you do, doesn't leave anybody out, isn't unbalanced. And we have that Two of Swords. It's in the upright position. So you may feel like you've had to compromise, Scorpio, because there is an indication here that in the past, you may have felt someone was the one. And you may, the behavior that person gave you was not acceptable. Okay, it was unjust, it was unfair, they may have been dishonest. It was not acceptable, and it got you all confused. You felt you had to make a decision. This is about making that decision based on a position of self-love, self-respect. Endurance for what you've gone through was tough, really tough, but you're moving on, making that decision. Now, the history of this card, if you see it, it's 2 swords pointed up. This figure in this card is ready for battle. This figure is a feminine character, and she is perceiving that there is threat ahead. Okay, and that is a Scorpio way, that boundary. So the history is this figure can put those swords down. So releasing your walls, letting someone in, taking off that blindfold and seeing you're actually in a really good position. Okay, you're in a harmonious position. The sea is calm. You know, everything is in a beautiful position for you to move forward and get the love that you deserve. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? Oof. Knight of Swords in the reverse. So they're indicating here with this Knight of Swords in the reverse that you were dealing with somebody who went silent on you. Perhaps at many intervals went silent on you. It was deliberate cruelty. This person was in very low vibe. Okay, you may have even felt at times this is deliberately cruel, because to happen once, okay, we can give people a second opportunity. We give them a second chance. When it happens a second time, a third time, they call that a choice, Scorpio. But this person chose to be deliberately negligent or not speaking, withholding information. They were all up in their ego, okay? They were actually denying their feelings about you is what they're giving me, this person from the past. But this is the pain that I can feel that you've gone through. You may have felt like it was an error in judgment on your behalf, but actually it was the other person projecting that they were not enough. They may have tried to chip away at your wonderful personality, made you feel like you weren't good enough, but they were denying their feelings. That's what they're indicating with this spread here. And it looks like they were all very confused in life. They were living life on a fast pace, had a different lifestyle to you, and they just didn't feel like they had time for love. They were like, so they gave you shoddy behavior, which was not acceptable at all. But this is, you're getting over that. You're moving on to a different path. Thank you so much. Ooh, yeah, you're releasing those burdens. Look at that. Oh, I love this. So here we go. Moving forward, we have that 10 of Wands. It's in the reverse. So this is you having that freedom. You're finally lightening up about everything, going, you know what? This is BS. I'm not taking this. I'm going forward to get the passionate connection that I deserve. Wands are about passion, about achievement, about creativity, enthusiasm. You want something that's a little bit lighter. Yes, the passion and the sexuality and the chemistry, all of that's going to come with you, Scorpio. There's no doubt about it. And this person feels like it's reciprocal. The new person who's coming on in, it's reciprocal, okay? So you're just going to be as passionate as each other. But there is a lighter energy about this. Of course, you're going to go and have those wonderful, intense conversations because you got the Wands. They're passionate. But it feels like it's not difficult. There's something about it that just feels like, oh, this is meant to be. And then we've got the Lovers card, Gemini energy. So this is the partnership coming on in. Because you choose yourself, Scorpio, first, to love yourself unconditionally and have that respect, and not overgive to a connection, the universe says you're ready. You're ready for this. Now, this is soulmate energy, your counterpart energy. It is a choice of two people coming together because they want to. Okay, you're stronger together. There's a lot of balance and harmony again in this particular the energy from this card this time. They're also highlighting the sun there for me, so this will be a very successful outcome, very successful union here. It will lead to a higher ascension, higher level commitment. It's interesting. I've never read this card this way, but I got this energy that Scorpio, this person will never try and make you jealous on purpose or anything. Their undivided attention is towards you, okay? I never get that with this. It feels very much like this person, they want to do right by you. The one that's coming on in. So wonderful energy here. But this indicates this new partnership coming in because it's what you deserve, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. You're releasing anything that does not serve you. You have that Four of Pentacles. It's in the reverse. So you're not holding on too tightly. And, you know, this person from the past, it feels like they do come back. I mean, why wouldn't they? You're Scorpio. But they're indicating here that by letting go of this connection that does not serve you or anything that does not invest in the future, it allows this wonderful opportunity for love to come in, the one that you deserve, the one that is in balance and is a joyous outcome. There's going to be a lot of happiness all around here. Yeah, the end. So it's the end of anything that does not, when you get this card, it suggests the end of you having to put hard work in, and you're releasing. It's like you're lightening up, and with endings always come new beginnings. Now with this card, they did ask me to pull another card for clarity, so I will pull that now. But they're indicating here, as you can see, it's the end of any hard work. You're releasing that in order to move on to something that is more in balance, in equal investment is what they're giving me. Now I'll just pull a card on that 10 before I go and get some clarity on who's coming and what's going on there. So can you please clarify this 10 of Swords for me? Thank you so much. Yeah. So they're just indicating there with that Four of Swords in the reverse that there is a new outlook here and you're taking a new direction to go for a new option in love. Okay, so that Four of Swords there, very exciting energy. You're ready to act. You're ready to move on from this situation after a period of anxiety and restlessness about the situation. It just burnt you out completely and you're done and done, ready to move on there. Now I'm just going to get, as I say, some clarity from the Light Seers Tarot. This card that I just pulled was from the Fountain Tarot, in case you are interested in that. Just move these around a little bit to get a little bit of space. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify this reading for my beautiful Scorpio? What else do they need to know regarding this situation for their highest good? Can you please guide them? Thank you so much. Two of Swords. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I mean, I love it. They both came out together. You have Two of Swords. You're no longer conflicted. The new direction has been chosen. You're moving on without any anxiety and you're loving yourself. You know, you're not telling yourself anything. You know, you're not trash talking yourself, being negative about yourself in any way. And by that, I mean, because a lot of people go, I don't talk to myself like that. You know, if, for example, you got a cup and you broke the cup on the floor, you go, oh, you're such a stupid idiot. Why, you know, you're not talking to yourself like that anymore. So, for example, if someone talked to you like that, you'd be like, hey, it was an accident. Why are you calling me that? That's awful. You wouldn't allow anyone to talk to you like that. So why is it acceptable for you to talk to yourself like that? They're indicating that you're releasing that and loving yourself. You're learning to accept yourself a little bit more. And along comes King of Pentacles. Taurus energy, this is a solid offer in love. Someone who really wants to invest and actually is very wise because they see that it is a wise investment, as it were, to be with you. And I don't mean in terms of money. This person could be at the top of their game here in terms of their business, but they, after a period of being a bit of a lone wolf, they want to invest in love. They want to invest in something that is going to get a return. Okay, this person that's coming on in for you may also have been heartbroken in a similar way to you, so understands that it's important to invest in a love connection because that's when it is reciprocal. Okay, Yeah, it feels like this person has a lot of wisdom here, and they recognize that relationships are hard work and they're in for the long haul. Okay, so it really feels like this person, they're vibing, they want to invest in a future with you and understand you. They want to get to know you. They're not going to fly away when, you know, any small thing comes up. They're not going to run off like this person from the past. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. Truly grateful. Four of Cups. Now, just giving like a little indication here. Four of Cups is, at the moment, you're feeling a little bit unfulfilled, okay? And it is a surprise that comes on in. You're not looking for love. It feels like you're too busy thinking about other opportunities. You're not looking for love. There's the cup there. It is just coming on in. Surprise from the universe, as you can see. A hand from the universe is a gift. This person who's coming on in, this new person, is a gift from the universe. And keep your eyes peeled, because whilst you're busy doing life and thinking about other things and other opportunities, along comes love to sneak up on you. And it is wonderful. Look how colorful that is. It's actually going to be a lot of fun, really refreshing, and very deep. A lot of passion, but also emotionally fulfilling. It's a beautiful opportunity that's coming your way. Thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know for their highest self? Can you please guide them? Thank you so much. Page of Swords. It's in the reverse. Now, you may be dealing with some sort of tax thing or legal thing, and that is the thing to overcome first. Because it's interesting, we start on the Justice card, which is again about some sort of, you know, legality or, you know, balancing of what is right. And we got the Page of Swords. It's in the reverse. So it suggests here that you have to deal with something in terms of finances or contracts, etc., before you sort of meet this person or come into contact with this person. Now, the Page of Swords, this is about, pages often bring news, okay? So when we got the Page of Swords, in the upright, it's like being curious or, you know, being studious, etc., prying eyes, you know, trying to suss things out. It really feels like when you're doing something else to do with perhaps your finances or legalities or contracts, you're not looking for love. And that's when it hits you. It feels like when you're not looking, there it is. So I know that's a cliche and that's what they say, but as you can see, there's two birds in that picture. Also, they're indicating there is a possibility, this is Aquarian energy here. They're indicating that there is a possibility that this person is kind of checking you out online in some way. It feels like they're getting the lowdown on you. Perhaps it's a friend of a friend, or perhaps, I'm not sure how this person would do that. Perhaps you are someone in their vicinity that they come across. They'll be checking you out online or checking out with friends or something. It feels like they're going to do their homework on you before they come towards you. They really don't want to mess this up. Okay? Maybe it's even another Scorpio, because we know how that, we like to see who we're dealing with before we proceed any further. Thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to say it with the Page of Swords in reverse. I thought I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, but you know who's coming back to extend their cord and try and infiltrate the situation. So we have this Capricorn energy in the Devil. Now that may mean that this person's got a Capricorn placement somewhere, but this person, I feel this person is from your past. Anyone that you have this toxic cycle with, as soon as they see you or feel you, because you do have a soul contract with that person, they have a deep bond with you, that person in the past. As soon as you start to move forward towards something new, along they come to communicate. Okay, so just be mindful. This person feels like they're losing control of you, and that's when it sort of sparks that they want to come back on in and say, oh hey babe, you know, I was so busy for the last 5 years, but I was thinking about you. That sort of energy. It could be 2 weeks, it could be you know, 5 months, whatever. This person just comes on in because they feel the tug that you're moving away. So do be mindful, especially since that Page of Swords came out, followed by the Devil, doing a little spying. But you got nothing doing here, okay? How would you like to receive? Okay, I understand. So they just given me, we've got the World card. They want that next to the Devil card because the lesson to learn here, there is one final lesson to learn with this person from the past. And it is about knowing your worth. You're better than them. You're better than that. You're better than the shoddy communication they gave you or the words that they said to you. The lesson here to learn is the Strength card. You got double strength, double Leo energy. Know your worth. Love yourself unconditionally and have respect to cut this person out, it looks like. Because when we got that World card, there is a slight delay when it's in the reverse, slight delay in being able to move on because the lesson, it's like unfinished business, okay? And the unfinished business here is the lesson needs to be learned, okay? And just when you're doing that, you're tying everything up. There we go. King of Wands. Now, King of Wands energy, Aries energy, bold leader. Again, we got two kings to represent the person who is coming your way in love. This person is going to come and charm you. They've got courage. They move forward towards you and they want to invest in you. They mean business. Okay, you will not wonder where you stand with this person. This person is a little bit, they know their worth and they know what they want. And they want you, Scorpio. As soon as they set eyes on you, they're magnetized. That's the energy I'm getting from this card. Now, this person may be an entrepreneur, or perhaps you are, and that's how you're meeting them. Somehow, maybe meeting them through your business or through having to sign contracts about something. As soon as they meet you, wow, the passion is off the charts. It's like they lock eyes on you, just like you lock eyes on them, and it is fire, hot, hot, hot. That's the energy I'm getting from this. Okay, so they're really indicating here, do you really want to go back to this person when you got this person coming? No way. You're releasing anything that does not serve you in order to allow this person to come on in. And this is soulmate energy. This is a very exciting, passionate connection. Very loyal. Very loyal. They keep giving me again this loyalty from this person who's coming on in for you. Yeah, beautiful energy. Now we're just going to leave that there, my beautiful Scorpio. I'm just going to get final card for you from the Wisdom of the Oracle. And that's by Colette Baron-Reid. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know for their highest good? Can you please guide them regarding their love situation? What are they meant to see? Any final advice? Wow. I mean, you cannot write this, Scorpio. It's amazing. They've given me why. Sometimes we don't know why. Right at the beginning of the reading, I was talking about you. Sometimes you have to give yourself your own closure. It's hard, but you got double strength card. If anyone can do it, Scorpio, it's you. Okay? So, why? And also it's number 31. So 3 plus 1, when you reduce it, is number 4. And that's about foundations. Okay? So someone from the past really rocked your foundations when it came to love. And you just want to know why. But unfortunately, as we know, asking those questions, we rarely get a truthful answer. You got it in the upright, so I'm getting a feeling like they want you to move on from those why questions, but I'm just going to read from the book, so I wouldn't want to tell you anything that's wrong there. It's interesting because they're asking me to look at the foundations that she's on, and it kind of looks like an epitaph, like, you know, someone's buried underneath there, something from the past. Why? So let's go. Oh, wow. I just opened the book, and there it is. Why? I mean, if you don't, that's like a message and a half for me. And it says here, motives, driving intention, the power of knowing the why. There is great power in understanding your motives right now. The oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Know your why is the key to fulfillment. When you're clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it and then act on it. The invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds it for potential for growth. And it says here in the relationship message, we don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way that we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you're being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? And why did I say that? And spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved, miracles, and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today: why? Okay. Powerful message there, my beautiful Scorpio. I'm just going to get a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know regarding their love situation? Wow, there's a lot here. Oof! First of all, we have an angel. Okay, so you're being divinely protected and guided. Anything that did not work in the past, see that as a redirection to the now. Very important. Also, this wonderful little angel has a bit of a clown face. So it's about lightening up. They want you to have fun. Love should be fun as well as passionate, silly, kind, you know, all of those wonderful things. So don't let anyone dull your shine or make you feel like you're not enough. You're more than enough and then some. Ooh. Interesting, the owl fell when I said that. Where would you like this? Oh, they want it on the strength card because they're guiding you to learn the lesson. And the lesson is love yourself before you can love anyone else. The central theme of the cards that they've given there. We also have the owl, wisdom. So there is a lot of learning in this situation. You're seeing things 360, my beautiful Scorpio, and you're using that knowledge to move forward. You have that deep knowing. Also, they're giving me that an owl may be a signifier for somebody. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. Where would you like this? Well, they want it on the judgment card because you can see clearly after learning the lessons, you can see the path clearly of where you're meant to go, your life purpose. And when you're doing your life purpose and not even looking for love, along it comes is the indication here. And we have that crown. Look at that crown. Does it look like something else that might be in this card? That crown. The passion is off the charts. Your king is coming. Male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. The best of the best is on their way for you. And it starts with letting go of anything or anyone that does not serve your highest good and does not have your best, they do not have the best intentions for your heart. You're letting go of all that. Look at who is coming. The king is coming. Or the queen. It could be a queen's crown. As I said, not a gender specific reading. Where would you like this? They want it on the Lover's card. Look at that. Oh, I'd like to actually show you. They want it right in the center there. Okay? Your person is coming. It's divinely guided. And it's going to lead to a lot of balance and harmony. There we go. Very beautiful energy. Okay, my beautiful Scorpio, we will leave it there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message. Lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. The bell was graded out for a little while. Apparently there was a problem, but it's back on. As I said, completely free, and it just lets you, it notifies you. Okay, thank you so much, my gorgeous Scorpio. Love and light.